Hey draw.io friends, this is Bastian from Team draw.io, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about moving your draw.io diagrams from Confluence Data Center to Confluence Cloud. A spoiler alert, it's fairly easy, and I prepared something inside of draw.io, so follow me around. Let's dive in. First of all, it's pretty easy to migrate your draw.io diagrams from Confluence Data Center to Confluence Cloud. Why? Because draw.io diagrams are stored as attachment to your Confluence page. And also draw.io is always embedded into Confluence macros, and both are part of the standard Atlassian migration path. So migrating your content, all of your diagrams from data center to cloud, just happens on the fly while migrating Confluence Data Center to Confluence Cloud. There are a couple of steps though that are important if you're using links inside your draw.io diagrams. So if you link to other Confluence pages, if you link to content on your Confluence page or to attachments whatsoever, once you move from Confluence Data Center to Confluence Cloud, those URLs will change, and so will the link. So there's a couple of steps to perform to make sure that your page ID are always mapped correctly, and all of those links are going to persist once you migrate it from data center to cloud. So what do we need to do here? First of all, we're just deleting this text here, and then we are going to create our process. Before we do anything, we always kind of like give one information, one advice. The administrator or the person who's going to migrate your content from data center to cloud, of course, always needs to have permission rights for both instances, so for data center and cloud. First concrete step that we have to take is we have to perform a re-indexing prior to the migration. Therefore, in this case, I go to a Confluence Cloud site already, but it's the same procedure on Confluence Data Center. I click on Apps, I go to the draw.io configuration, and I click on draw.io re-indexing and start the re-indexing. That can take a couple of minutes, but once you're done, you have a new index that you can work with when you move from data center to cloud. Once you're done with the re-indexing, the next step that you're going to take on our journey is export your page IDs on data center and download the mapping file. Also, another advice here, that's important, no diagram data is stored outside of Confluence during the migration. So not from the migration if you use the standard Atlassian migration path, and also if you perform the re-indexing or the export of the page IDs. That all is downloaded to your machine. Nothing is downloaded or stored anywhere on our servers. So to do this, again, you go to the draw.io configuration space, and you go to page IDs export, and you just click start export. And once you're done, you download the mapping file and you're ready to go. And now this is everything we need to prepare inside of Confluence Data Center. Now you set up your standard Confluence Cloud instance or your cloud site. You install draw.io on your cloud site. And once you did this, let's perform the following steps. The next step is just to upload the mapping file that you downloaded on Confluence Data Center. Now upload that in Confluence Cloud. To do that, instead of hit page IDs export, you hit the page IDs import, click start import, and you choose the page IDs CSV file that you downloaded beforehand. And you're done. Technically, that's everything that you need to do. We always recommend, if you want to be 100% sure, to always perform one last additional step, and this is just to have another re-indexing in Confluence Cloud. So perform another re-indexing like we did in the first step to double check if everything is indexed correctly. And you're done. Congratulations, you successfully migrated your draw.io diagrams from data center to cloud. Enjoy diagramming. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.